Hello.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? How's it going?
Welcome to the Jackbox Thursday
Yes,
stream.
welcome back.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Ryan.
Okay. And we're
This
here.
is called Exasperate Ryan Day.
It's not hard. It's not much of a challenge.
So what's going on with you? You all right?
I'm doing very well.
Doing well?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Working on games.
Yep.
You know how
Yep.
it is.
It's busy right
Can't
now.
talk about them yet.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's going well. We're working on stuff that's a little challenging at the moment in terms of, are we making the right decisions? Like, this is an early time and we're trying to make the right decisions now rather than later realizing we need to course correct.
Yeah, very true.
I don't want to be too vague, but that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Luke Bennett.
Vague away, vague away. Hi, Yuxi. Hi, Kobo.
AUC.
Hi, Luke.
Um,
Off the top, if you are funny and you know how to write, we have a writer position open.
we have a writing petition open.
Or if you know someone, especially if you're in Chicago, I think that's kind of...
You have to be in Chicago.
Yeah. So
It's a in the office job, so you
Yeah.
do have to be in Chicago. We do have sometimes we work with people who are not in Chicago, but this is specifically a job
we want you here.
we want to
Yeah.
bring you in here
Yep.
because if you can't handle Warren, we need to know about it sooner
That's
rather
right,
than later. Yeah, and it's a contract position. The contract is through August, but with the chance of an extension.
Yeah.
And that it's likely that
For doing well, yeah.
that if you're doing well, that you'll get an extension.
That's how I started. That's how Spencer started. So
How many extensions did you guys have? Wasn't
Oh,
that the
God.
story of like 1,000 extensions?
yeah, because I mean that was part of Facebook, and it just took a while to figure out what we're doing.
And it was also
yeah.
a time where Jackbox didn't have as many successes under its belt,
That
so
was the
it
thing,
couldn't quite
yeah.
afford to hire a
Exactly,
bunch of
yeah.
writers. So
Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably at least 4, but I would go away and come back and go away and come back. Yeah. So.
what would you do when you were away?
Oh God, that was the worst time.
Sell your body?
Yeah.
That was the good part of it.
Yeah.
Sell? Wait,
Uh,
were you just speculatively renting it?
I was just putting myself on the market, and then right before I would pull myself off.
Wait, so you would just garner interest?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see how that's helpful. Matt Ninmaster's with us.
Somebody's asking, Nimmaster, what are some of your favorite indie games?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really playing anything right now. Are you?
I'm actually going. I'm gone back to play Fallout New Vegas recently, so it's
Okay.
one of the old Fallout
Yeah,
spin-off games, and it's not as good as I wanted it to be. Fallout 3 was one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, and this is I don't know. Maybe it's necessarily just because I'd already played Fallout 3, but it's not engrossing me as much. It's
Gotcha.
fine, and I definitely want to finish it before I go and play Fallout 4, which I want to do.
Oh, 4's fun. I
Is
liked
it?
it. Yeah.
I haven't played it.
Do you own it? Or
No.
I'll let you.
Oh,
You
okay.
can have my copy, or you can borrow it for an extended
steal your
period of
copy.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
so that's what I've been playing, and I've also been, I was playing Switch games, and actually, in terms of indie games, never stop sneaking, or don't stop sneaking. One of the two is a good Switch
Never
game.
don't stop. sneaking.
Never think about not sneaking. It's a Switch game that is stylistically in the vein of Metal Gear Solid, but it doesn't quite play like that. It's
Okay.
more. It's a stealth game, but it's very simplified in a fun way,
Gotcha.
and it's really fun. If you have a Switch,
Um,
it's like $15, I think.
I'm playing this new stealth game called Don't Wake Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so great.
Now that's a board game, right?
Well, I'm not that bored of it.
Okay,
so,
I just oh god, every day with this, you guys.
Yeah, I'm enthralled by it. Like
Mhm.
so, every day I walk. I haven't woken up Daddy yet. You just push him. a
And
piece.
so you're on the-
Daddy. And I'm like, oh,
You're on the leaderboard,
Daddy gonna wake up?
and you're playing this by yourself, right?
Yeah, single player.
Single player board
Yeah,
game
yeah.
experience. Okay, great.
Hi Charlie, thanks for joining us. Never watched us before.
Hey,
Good to
Charlie.
have you?
Well, we do normally play video games. We don't just talk about board games all day that we don't make.
Oh, he's sick too. So sorry to hear that.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
Glad you can join us. So, may I recommend a thrilling game of Don't Wake Daddy?
Well, you know what? Let's bring it up right now. Do we have it on Steam?
No, we haven't.
Oh, okay. One day
It's
we should
just a bunch of paper
play a
clips
yeah.
that
we
I'm
should-
calling Don't Wake Daddy.
Wait, so you don't even have the official Hasbro?
You don't need to buy it. Oh.
Terrible sound. You do need to buy it. That's the secret.
Lucas playing a lot of Sonic Unleashed. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I don't know the last game I've played actually because I own Watch Dogs 2 on your and I just never. I bought what's the alien game where it's like the aliens turn into like coffee cups and stuff.
Sorry.
Sorry, that's it. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then you You don't wake. Sorry.
Yeah, and and you're like, wait, I thought this was a comic book, but it's an alien. The alien's like, sorry.
Sorry.
It's just, I thought it'd be funny.
What a letdown.
You're thinking about Prey, I think?
That is it. Yeah, yeah. I started that, and I think I got through the first like major checkpoint where it's like, okay, you fought the crappy little aliens, and now you're in for it.
Let's
And I
really
never
get
got,
serious.
Never got back into it.
Makes sense. Could you do me a favor?
I don't know. Can I?
That loud sound reminded me that we didn't plug the audio in for the gaming PC.
Oh no.
Is
Is it like a hardware thing?
Yes, but it's also yes.
Okay.
There's a green.
That's right. I know what you're talking
Yeah. Meanwhile, what else is going on in the chat? Warren is busy with his Tamagotchi. Yep, definitely make this as long of a situation as possible. Monado Boy is playing Team Fortress 2. That's an oldie but a goodie. I think there might be a loose cable that needs to be plugged into the back of the gaming PC. Actually, wait, maybe I've already plugged it back in and it just needs to be changed here. Let's see. Is there a green cable plugged into the back of the PC? Okay. Yes. Is it plugged into the PC? Okay. Then that's probably okay. Although, why am I not seeing that option here? If it's in there, it's probably right, because I don't think we unplugged it from the board. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? I might have plugged into the wrong one. Can you make sure it's in the back of the PC that it's in the green colored one? Sorry, everybody. We'll play some Jackbox games shortly. If I plugged into huh? Yeah, now it works. Thank you. Warren saved the day. Okay, definitely. Yep, that's helping me and everybody. Okay. Let's see if we start up Party Pack 4 as a test here. We should hear it in our headphones. There we go.
The first rule is whatever you do around here, just do it really dumb.
That's actually all the rules.
That's true.
Just double checking in chat. You guys can hear that, right? Get some music going.
The new Jackbox game, plug-in cables.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Stud.
Hey, Stud, how's it going?
Okay, cool.
Hi, Slickstream. Hi, Hexingale. Sock drawer.
Hexingale. All right. This is exciting. It's not. We don't have anything to play with now, but I know that Alex, Bold Big Flank in the chat, is working on some stuff to help queue people who want to be in the games and organize that stuff a little better.
That's cool.
It's not working right now yet, but it will at some point. So at the moment, we just have to sort of say, hey, yell into the void what games you guys might want to play, and we'll play one of the ones you say. We're also going to tilt the scales a little bit if we've played it recently or if we don't want to play it for some reason. But what do you guys want to play? Anything from the party packs?
Give it to us.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
Typically, well, it's something that has some audience participation as well. Survive the Internet, Fibbage Enough About You, Bracketeering. We haven't played that for a while. Quiplash 2.
That's true, yeah.
Murder Party, Quiplash.
We're doing fine on time, so we can play longer games. Trivia Murder, yeah.
Trivia Murder. Bracketeering.
I don't know that we've played Bracketeering in a long time. Plus, we can get a lot of people in. How many people are out there right now? Everybody that's here, raise your hand.
If you're here, raise your hand. Yeah.
Is that one of those things where you start saying it out loud and then you realize it was stupid?
Well, here's what happened. I thought I have a joke about that, and then as I was saying it, I was like, "That's just Warren's joke. Why am I saying it again?"
You know what? I'm not above doing that.
Yeah,
I do
I
it
know.
all the time.
Bracketeering is the one I'm excited about that people are talking about.
Okay,
let's play Bracketeering.
Just do
and
it.
it's 16 players, so a bunch of people can get in.
Exactly.
I'm going to get in.
What?
Now, I am going to put the code into YouTube first as a gift to our YouTubers, and then I will put it in Twitch. If you want to go over to YouTube and check us out in this down period so you get access to that code, that's something you can do.
Let me check
double
the
check
settings.
the audience is on and all that good stuff.
Okay. Let me set the setting for crashing halfway through. That's what I want. Full screen. No family friendly. There's audience.
You want to have censoring on just in case we need it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and post-game sharing should be on.
It
That should never be off.
All right.
Nice. David Rose can't play. Sorry. Hope you like watching a little bit of it. I assume you just have to go. Is that why you can't play, or are you just like allergic to brackets?
Yeah, my uncle was allergic to brackets.
Is that how he died?
No, he's fine.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, that's. I guess I just made a bad assumption.
He's 45.
That's a young uncle.
I know.
Okay.
This guy.
All right. Well, looking back, it's
Is
my
he
fault.
dead? Jeez.
Of course, I'm not signed in. Come on now.
Hey, there we are.
Hey, it's us.
What's new with you guys out there? If you have something exciting, just put it in the chat. Let's hear about it.
Yep.
What's going on with you guys this week? We're going to get 45 inches of snow tomorrow. So.
Oh man, 45 inches.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not true, right?
No, but I think they're calling for 5 to 9.
Okay.
Which
That's
is
a lot of
not the
snow.
end of the world in a place like Chicago, but it ain't fun.
No.
So.
I like snow because I don't have to drive.
Oh.
I take the train and stuff, and so lifts and things. So,
Yeah, it's
but
okay.
that attitude has definitely bit me before, because I'll be like, there was remember Snowpocalypse in February of 2014 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this will be fun. I'm a young idiot. Let's just go to a bar during Snowpocalypse, and I did with a couple of friends. And then it was like getting very bad, and they were like, well, I guess I'll walk home. I live near here. And I'm like, I don't. This should have been something I thought about. And I had to like hydroplane in a taxi, the one taxi that was still running home. All right, I'm putting the room code in the YouTube chat, and then I'm going to put it into the Twitch chat. I'm not going to.
Thanks to the host, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie. Here it comes.
Somebody, what's the end? Kazar on YouTube. You said, can you answer my question, please? What was your question? Sorry. I assume that's directed at us. So nobody's got anything exciting going on? Jeez.
Would you make Jack and Xbox 360 backwards compatible? Good question. I don't know, because I don't know what the effort is involved in that. It's, yeah, I'll ask.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I know that I like when games come to backwards compatibility because I like to play older games sometimes. You want to go ahead and start?
Yep. And
Actually, I have to.
Stod, his pitch for the game round idea on the show went very well. That's awesome.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to hear about this new game you're working on, Stod. I don't know what you're allowed to say now, but I'm very excited.
On Stay Safe, Rainbow Kappa. Yeah, we're going to get some snow. So
Yeah.
be ready. Be ready.
Come in if you want, Ben.
We're going on speed dating this weekend. Okay, that should be fun.
And your votes will determine which answers advance in the
You don't want a
brackets.
headset?
As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is Bracket.
I feel like I notice about 40% of the time. And then later I'll watch it. I'll watch the video back and be like, oh, God, it's like a ring wraith. Yeah. I'm sort of the Frodo of my life.
Well, I better get it out of my system now. Surprise, 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 surprise! Type in the answer you think has the best chance
I should have
of
asked Ben
winning and hit
while he was here.
send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be
KJK
rolling moolah.
2016. Are you nervous about the
By the
speed
way,
dating
you can
thing?
join the audience and play along by going to
What game you guys been playing? Bracket Series, Mega Knight.
entering the room code.
Oh, Halo Heart, hosting a Jackbox thing. My dorm's not open. Sorry if I get your names wrong. My eyes are terrible right now. So,
You want me to make the thing bigger?
it's just gonna make it's just gonna crowd it. It's fine.
Okay.
I've been working on game stuff, and everything's right here. So,
Yeah. I've been wondering if we should. I mean,
I
some of us have monitors that are on arms, so you can sort of adjust them
oh,
better.
that's
and
true. Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting that.
Your answers are being paired
Geez,
off into
Mega Knight almost
one-on-one
died
matchups.
today. How'd that happen?
That means it's
Somebody in the
time to
YouTube chat
introduce
almost died
ourselves
today.
to the prediction
How'd you almost
table.
die, Mega Knight?
On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah.
It is my first speed dating, so I'm not nervous. So I'm willing to make. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
how you should think about it.
Exactly.
Don't look for your soulmate. Just find people that want to talk to.
Also, like if you're very good at picking pockets, that's a great place. A lot of people together, not really paying attention. So steal some wallets. while you're
Yes. Good point.
there. You can see I need long arms to become a moderator. Am I reading that right? Yeah, why not?
Sure.
That's what I'll pull. Like really long arms.
Do you want to be a mod, Yuxi? You're here all the time. I'm amenable to that idea.
Yeah.
You're here out lots. You're
Back and forth
responsible.
they went.
Those are pretty much the quality.
What an upset. No one saw this one coming. Next up.
Oh. Mega Knight, I'm waiting on this story here.
Yeah,
This
I
is my
know.
job.
Hello. Don't say Bazinga.
Don't say Bazinga, or just don't yell nut.
Nut.
The struggle
Nut!
is real.
Unless you have allergies.
Nut! Even then, it's a little. You know, just keep it to yourself.
Down to the wire.
This game flickers like, yeah, this is one.
That was a real nail biter.
Do do do.
And that answer pays
Do-do-do.
out 20 prediction winners.
Do do do.
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. This is why we do this, folks.
Okay, you're a mod, Yuxi.
So it said one word, not multiple words.
No one thought it would be this close.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, come on, duck is such a great answer. But also food fight's a really good answer.
Push.
Because I wrote duck, but predicted food fight. So I really want food. There we go.
An upset.
Congratulations. Lucy.
Congrats. You deserve it. You're an important member of the community. Unlike Charlie, who's very rarely here. No, I'm kidding, Charlie.
Mega Knight wants
It's
to have
time
the
to
Discord
round out the
code.
bracket with this vicious
Sure.
matchup.
I can put the Discord code up.
Depression. I like Snagglepuss. Like, Snagglepuss is
I am
great.
on the edge of my seat.
Snagglepuss.
Thanks,
Can you? I was gonna say you have to do it in his voice too.
One of my favorite,
Surprise, even.
one of my favorite Simpsons things is with Ralph,
What a weird thing to
where
say.
I forgot what he says that sounds like a lie in the classroom. And Mrs. Hoover is like, Ralph, remember the time you said you saw a Snagglepuss outside? Because he was going to the bathroom.
Down to round two. It's time to make another prediction.
It's
See,
such a weird image to have.
It's a
yeah.
really great joke because it
You got a good
conjures
matchup
so
waiting
much
for you on your
else
device. Predict the one you
that's
think is
like
over.
tertiary to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snagglepuss going to the bathroom.
Yeah. Like, what did he? First of all, that's just a funny. What image? Then what was it that he really saw that he
Yeah.
thought was that? It's all good.
He's going to the bathroom. Jackbox, can you fix that you need to verify your account to type in the Discord
Time's
chat
running
in
out.
the server?
That I don't know what the problem is. I'm sorry.
Can you tell us some of the game ideas you had that
That's
did get
tied at
approved?
the prediction
No,
table.
we can't. yet.
Not
we will
not
soon.
this round.
To our bracket
I can
for
tell you
round
something
two.
from previous years that got approved. There was TKO.
What?
There was
When did that
Quiplash
happen?
2. I know.
Easy so far for either of these
Oh, I
answers.
guess Orgy because Bazinga's not the one you want.
Yeah, you don't want to go down in history as that person.
I'm Bazinga guy.
A real tug of war.
Seeing some flickers again, huh?
This one seems like it's over before it's done.
I don't know. I've pitched a lot of terrible ideas this year, so none of those are cool.
Like
Oh,
fog.
you pitched terrible ones last year. This
That's
year they've all
right.
been amazing.
Yeah. I've really found ways to outdo myself in terrible ideas this year.
True. You've had some good ones this year. I can't say any of them, but some stuff I'm
This
excited
could
about.
be the answer to
Yeah,
beat,
I've
but
done
let's
some good
check
stuff.
out the
I've done some good stuff.
competition.
I'm the
That's-
king of coming up with half
Both of
ideas.
these
That's
answers
the
predict
problem.
who gets
That's
the first round.
that is 50% more of an idea than I've come up with lately.
It's always that thing like, yeah, that would be great, except for this one terrible flaw right in the middle. It's like, oh yeah.
Keeps changing hands.
That's one thing I want to get better at because I
Just running out the clock now.
I'm not as experienced as anyone else here really at pitching new ideas, and I keep wanting to get better at it. But then, for whatever reason, the last couple of years I've been on games that got greenlit early in the year, so
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been
yeah.
trying. I've been already working when people are pitching or working on production, but hopefully
And
I'll get
now
better
the
at it.
final face-off.
It's tough. It's
What is
it's
the
just you got to
best
hope an
word to
idea
yell
comes
at
to
a
you that you actually
surprise
want to
party?
do.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a tough one.
I know where my money is on this. Snagglepuss all the way.
Yeah, I'm betting against myself, but yeah.
Which one? You wrote Snagglepuss?
No, I wrote Orgy.
Orgy? Oh, okay.
It's really going back and forth.
Sorry about the flickering, guys. I don't actually know what's causing that.
This one's looking
Usually I
over.
can fix it by switching the inputs on and off again,
We have our first winner.
and it's not working. What if I brought this down to
I
7?
feel like this is a round of bracketeering that went the way it was supposed to. Like, those are good answers.
Let's see those scores.
I agree.
Everyone, for the most part, did the single word answer.
Yeah, it was a true to the spirit of the game round, which
Yeah.
I always prefer. Okay, I'll take 5th place.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I'm fourth, you're fifth.
I don't care. Yeah, you're 4th. Feeling on that, Ryan, it's the same way over here. The great thing is that with a nurturing environment, you're going to be better. Yeah, I think so. And Jackbox is actually very nurturing in that regard.
Except we're not.
Except for
Name a
Warren.
very specific emotion.
Ooh.
Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to
Megan,
mind.
I still want to hear about your death
We'll see
story.
the
We just
real bracket title after the
saying
answers
random
are
things
all
over
in.
there? What's your favorite type of music? I'm all over the board with that stuff. I like, old. I like
Time's running
60s
out.
rock and stuff. And I like some pop punk. Gimme.
Stod says I rule with an iron fist. No, I rule with a Jessica Jones. A much
Let's see what this
superior
bracket is really about.
Iron Fist was terrible.
The
Don't
weirdest
put me in
emotion
that
to trigger a
universe.
Hulk
I started
transformation.
accidentally ruling with NBC's The Cape, and nobody's taking me seriously.
I rule with second season of Heroes.
Yeah. I'm going to put my money on myself on this one and see if it pays off. Sometimes you have to believe in yourself.
Did you watch Heroes when it was on?
No, it was right up my alley. I was always a superhero guy, but it just never seemed appealing somehow.
Gotcha. It was the first season it was slow to get going, and then it took off. It was like, oh, this is actually pretty good, and it like
Time's
built
running out.
great to like at the final episode. And then the
Time's
final
up
episode
at
is
the
such a like,
prediction table.
yeah, well, we have to have a
Time to
season
get
2,
it
so we're not
on.
actually going to do anything daring. So
See, that's the problem.
the thing we wanted you to get excited about is not going to happen, and then season 2 is terrible.
Oh. Did the thing that you wanted to happen eventually happen in a shitty way?
No, I think it was basically you're seeing like two really
An upset in the making.
powerful, basically they're mutants going at it. It was like one
Seems
mutant
like it's over before it's done.
absorbed people's powers. So
Right.
if you were Wolverine, you got near this guy, he just
They're on
immediately got your
fire.
healing power and all that stuff.
Did he take it
But he-
from you?
Well, no, you still
You
had
still
it,
had
but
it?
he would
You
copy
copy
it.
it? Okay.
But then he was like mimic. He would keep it.
Money, if you
So then
guessed
if like
it.
Cyclops came by, he also got the IVs. And so he was just always trying to be around these different
Our
people.
next matchup.
And then the other guy who was Zachary Quinto.
Oh, the host of
Um,
the In Search of reboot, Zachary Quinto.
It's really going
It's
back
okay.
and forth.
Really?
He's doing another Nimoy role.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, he was a guy who was evil, and he would cut people's brains open, and I think eat the part that had their powers or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
that's a
or
way to
whatever
go.
he was doing to get their powers.
Uh-huh.
So he had like this whole class of powers that were pretty awesome, and the other guy had a class of powers which were different but awesome. And it was like, oh well, they're gonna
Yeah.
fight.
What tensions
Like,
are mounting over
and
Neil
it got
Maker's
down to it. They're like,
conference.
but I'm not gonna kill you. It's just like they didn't really fight. Yeah.
Regret about the orphans.
Unsatisfied.
Kind of like unsatisfied.
Oh, you told me. See, your endorsement.
Yeah, he did. The Panda Kazar says we have a 10 out of 10 stream, which I hope is talking about ours and not something else.
We are the 10th out of 10 streams. That's it.
There's cash if you predicted this one.
Yeah, we got some new viewers. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. Tanric, maybe? Yeah.
Yep, Tanner.
Yeah.
Looks like Wolf's Like Bread is
Great.
is new. If not, I apologize. People I definitely don't see there very often are here. Regret after a bad joke.
Just running out the clock now.
Yeah, I think I noticed our YouTube
No
following is
contest.
about to surpass our Twitch following, which for a long time it was very disproportionate.
Yeah.
YouTube's like surging up on us. So
Yeah, welcome our YouTube overlords.
yeah.
Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another
I wish I knew what was
prediction.
causing that flickering.
Why do cows have those instead of feet? Because they're lactose.
Oh gosh.
I'm totally ripping this joke off, but Ryan, do you know why the queen doesn't wave with his hand?
Why?
Because this is my hand.
Oh. You know, I should have put in the feeling after hearing Warren tell a joke as my answer.
That's from it's a Netflix show, and the end of the fucking world.
Oh, I've heard I should watch that.
I've only watched 2 episodes. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Yeah, yeah. But the dad tells that joke. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
It's pretty good.
Ooh. Como couldn't hear that joke? Okay, well, why doesn't the queen wave with
Oh,
his hand?
God.
Because it's my hand, yeah. See? There we go.
This one's looking over.
Gosh, that's really bad flickering, and I don't know what to do about it, guys. I'm sorry.
Clear winner there.
The whole project is going out in 720, which is different from what we've done before.
We're just one match away
We're just
from
going to play the
our
4th pack. We
finals.
can play whatever you guys want.
Yeah, start thinking about what you want to play next, and we'll take a little informal poll here.
It's right after a bad joke. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll play anything. I think, Jack's probably the other one's off the table just because of the lag.
Yeah, Jack wasn't built for streaming. Like a lot of Party Pack 1 ones weren't, but Jack's especially affected by it.
Well, I'm faking it. There's only 2 of us, so yeah.
Taking it wouldn't work.
So unless somebody wants to email us quick photos of themselves with how many fingers they're holding up and their face they're making. So.
Do that even if we're not playing Faken. I'm just,
And now
curious.
we finally decide what is the weirdest
You know what? I wonder
emotion to
if
start a holdout.
Oh.
No, that's me. Sorry.
Oh. Regret after
Regret
a bad
after
joke.
a bad joke. Regret after a bad joke. All right, I'm going to...
A real
I actually went to a stream where they kind of make faking it work. Yeah, my theory on faking it for a stream would be multiple cameras at the right angle. Like you'd need somebody kind of directing it.
That's a
Like you had someone at a control
Yeah, oh
board.
yeah,
like,
that would
yeah.
work.
Yeah,
And you'd have just... It would be a very specific production.
yeah. Like it
Boy.
totally work. I mean,
Let's check out that scoreboard.
Now, I think I did pretty well here. Hey, I'm second place.
nice, nice.
Sock drawer still beating me. You're in 6th. Respectable. I usually don't do well at this, so I have to, let me enjoy it. It's weird that if I change, I guess I know why.
Up to this. Time for the triple
All right, guys, I'm
blind
sorry about that
bracket.
flickering. I don't know what to
This
do about it.
bracket will change every single round.
Oh,
Here's your starting category.
Interesting. So it's a text-based solution here, according to Hato Hart there.
Who knows what crazy
gotcha.
twists and
Which is
turns
interesting to
this
me.
bracket will take.
Maybe not as funny. I've got a 6-hour highlight of using the text rules for like 17 straight games of Faking. Really? Well, it must work then. That's pretty great. I didn't know Faking It was a mud that you just that you could play completely text-based. I guess there's a version of that would work.
Uxie has gone into space.
Let's see what we're dealing
Bye,
with.
Yuxi.
Most effective political slogan. Time to get in those predictions.
Ooh, what do we got? What do we got?
All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices.
Not that one. Yeah, the problem with that, though, I feel like, Tanner, is you're losing a lot of, and again, I don't know because I haven't seen it, but you're losing a lot of the fun micro things that you can pick up about people if
Yeah.
you're just doing
Time's
text,
running
especially
out.
like with the face mode. You're losing a little bit of that deniability of like,
That's
oh, I went like
time on the
this,
prediction
but I
table.
meant, like
Yeah.
I'm
It's
good
surprised that.
time.
Or sometimes
My
if you
grandma.
are the faker and somebody doesn't look directly at you, you can kind of morph really quick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it still works.
The lead keeps changing hands.
Don't eat that.
Don't eat that.
Eat that.
Just running out the clock now.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're playing.
Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over.
Yeah, Jeffrey Hernandez, the game keeps flickering. It's an HDMI issue, I bet. I don't know how to fix it at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm seeing that too, and I'm
These answers
not
exchanged
sure
some harsh
why.
words at the press conference.
I think Don't Pee Into the Wind is a pretty good one.
I am on the edge
With
of my
today's
seat.
climate, I would say probably you suck.
Yeah, that's true. Never give up. People want hope, though. I'm switching to
true.
never give up.
That could have gone either way.
That's a great thing to say, dramatically.
Yeah, Phil's great.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? Only one can come out on top.
Yep,
Yep.
that's it.
Shimmy like water.
I wish I could shimmy like Warren.
It's really going back
Very
and
different.
forth. Only a few seconds left to vote.
I'm going to,
Goo-goo, I'm a baby.
I forgot about that. I'm going to try something dramatic here and turn this switcher on and off, so we're going to lose game video for a second, guys. I'll be right back.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
How about those guys? I can't stand anybody in the chat.
No, they can still hear us.
No, it's all private now.
No one thought it would be this
Confidently
close.
say it. No.
Get those last second votes in.
Is that helping at all, I wonder? Come on, don't sass Grandma. Oh, of course. Both holes are a goal. I'm going to choose to take that as a sex-positive thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's not about objectifying. It's just about, like, hey, we have an agenda this evening.
Let's switch up
Both
the-
holes are a goal.
It's both holes.
Yeah, maybe we'll get there, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's more. It's something you work on together. That may have helped a little bit, right?
In now.
I don't see any flickering yet. Okay, well, maybe we'll just know to reboot the switcher when that happens. It does stay on all the time. Everything in this room stays on all the time, and that's probably part of the problem. All right. Do.
Oh no, they can still see me.
Time's running
You look
out.
great. You look great.
You can still suggest games in the thing. We're reading the chat, so
Time
I
to
know there's like
step
some trivia
away from
murder
the
party
prediction
love
table.
in there.
Let's jump back to our bracket for
From
round
myself as
2.
usual, yeah.
You want to order Jimmy John's Tannerack? It's delicious. I went there a second ago because I hadn't eaten all day.
An upset
Gotta
in
say,
the
don't eat that.
making.
Ryan, you've never hosted another game besides your life, right?
No, not at Jackbox.
This
I
seems like
have
it's
done
over
voice
before
work
it's done.
in little sections of things, like Jack commercials, but
Yeah.
no, not as a
That
host.
victory will not require
Yeah, I think it's on
a recount,
YouTube. If you
but I'm
look
not
up
allowed to talk
High
about
Horse
politics.
Coffee.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Well, that you can listen to you can listen to it on our Bandcamp page.
Oh,
It's on
that's
You Don't
right.
Hear Jack too.
That's
A
right.
surprise win for some of our predictors.
That was really fun. That was you wrote that one, right? Didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's good.
I think I've said this before. Any commercial that
Our
has
winner moves on to the
an
final,
inordinate
but
amount of
let's find
swearing
out
in it,
what
I
they'll
wrote.
face off
Baby
against.
Carrots is another one that's just.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah. So much of that was made by Brian McGovern, though. Like, 'cause I wrote it, but then he just really got into it. So
Yeah. It was really funny.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, flickering's back, huh? Wait, that's bad.
This
I
one
mean,
took
we've
over.
tried switching the cable to. I could try a different one though.
we've angered it.
We have.
A regular juggernaut.
Also, I think my favorite. I know it switches around, but I think Health Food Store Boy Doll is still my favorite of the
Yeah.
Eurojack commercials.
That's-
One final
yeah.
It's just because it's
switcheroo.
really good music and all that.
Oh yeah, I
Perfect
find myself
inscription on a
singing it,
tombstone. I hope your answers
just
still
not
make
even thinking
sense.
about what I'm singing.
And now the definitive matchup.
Absolutely. There's a handful of games that, or a handful of songs that I sing regularly, in my head,
The initial votes
and I
are
don't
coming
know
in.
why my brain chose those ones.
Yeah.
Except for Health Food Store Boy Doll, which I know it chose it because it's the best. But there are some things like weird
Just running out
songs
the
I don't even
clock
like
now.
that I tend to sing all the time.
That'll do it.
Yeah, Fibbage 3's got good music. This pack has got some really excellent stuff.
It does.
Oh, nice job, AUR.
But did any of that affect the final standings?
That'll do. Oh, you're in third.
I'll take it. It's probably the highest I've ever been in bracket
Nice, nice. I dropped that one, yeah. 8th place.
Mega Knight, I'll put the next code in Discord. So if you haven't been joined Discord yet, I'll put the thing up again.
Cool. All right, let me back out of here. Good job, Snagglepuss. That was an excellent answer.
What are we playing next?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Like I said, I saw some Trivia Murder Party request. Hi, Dat Pro guy. Good to see you. Shout him out. Shout him out.
Earwax. Fibbage, enough about you.
We're literally just listing off the catalog. Monopoly. Now we're gonna play Don't Like Daddy.
Espionage Live. We could maybe play that again if people want to. I think. Yeah, we'd have to download it, but that won't take long. If you weren't here last week, Espionage Live is a version of Espionage that we've been testing in stadium and other sort of venue environments where rather than having 8 players in an audience, anybody can play, and you get assigned a name, and everybody both answers the questions and guesses the percentage.
Yeah.
So we can, if people are interested in that, we can play that again. We may see some of the same content. It's not fully built out yet, but
Let's do this. Let's play a game now, something like Monster Seeking Monster, Trivia Murder Party, something like that, and then let's end on Espionage Live.
great.
Just in case we're running long, then that's
Yeah,
not
Espionage Live can be about as long as you want it to be,
Exactly.
which is nice. So.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
So what are we playing?
What?
I'm seeing like everything.
Yeah, I know. I saw a decent amount of Fibbage, a decent amount of Murder Party.
Let's do Murder. We haven't played Trivia Murder Party in a long time.
Great.
I feel like I was getting a lot of like the entire catalog.
I know,
which
that's
is
why
great.
it's hard, and like
yeah.
sometimes even if we make like a straw poll, it's hard to
gonna
include
lose
all
something,
all
yeah.
of them, and
Yeah.
you know, like I said, we're not perfect at it. All right, I'm gonna put the. I will. You see, remind me again as we get close, but I'll remember to look at the fan art stream.
And I will not be playing this.
I don't think. Well, I'll play.
You don't know the answers.
I don't know all the answers.
Yeah.
I see a lot that I've just played a lot, but I can see. Let's see
Cool.
here. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna put the code in Discord.
Oh, should we? Hold on. Let me check
Mhm.
settings.
Okay.
Glad I thought of this in case people get it. Lights on, extended timers. Okay, that's good.
Looks good to me.
I didn't want to screw people over.
No, you're right. This isn't really an elimination game, Hexingale. Or are you talking about this or Espionage? Neither of them are really elimination. Murder Party is at the very last part of the game, but if you die in Murder Party, you can absolutely still win the game. Some people are initially confused by that.
Really? How's that happen?
Well, the thing is this. You're a ghost, okay?
Oh, God.
And you... More ghost politics. Okay, putting the code in Discord in the general chat.
Andre says he's a pro at this. We'll see.
I'll be the judge of that. Also, don't cheat. That's annoying when people cheat.
Snagglepuss. All right, make sure you jump in the audience. You can play along.
Yep,
Why don't I
audience.
play? I can skew the audience a little bit.
There you go. Audience can live or die by answering the questions along with the players. It's also luck. Is it also luck? I mean, not really. I mean, there's luck in the mini games, but you're not going to get to the killing floor if you answer all the questions right. So it's more about knowledge. Cheating is for losers.
Hugs, not drugs.
If you didn't get into the
Wake up.
Wake
up.
Discord, the code is PDTE.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a thoughtful treatise on the
William
futility
Nelson,
of life.
Snagglepuss.
But
Very
what's
nice,
a
very
frown
nice.
but just an upside-down smile? We're gonna have some fun.
I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and hey, look.
All right, we get it.
Fine, let's just skip it then. See if I care.
This guy.
First question.
The answer C.
Ash Ketchum is the main character on what cartoon?
Oh, you guys will never know this.
Very confident.
Video game players.
That's the question.
Let's see, Mega Knight got in, Sailor Moon got in, Snagglepuss got in. All right.
Do you think about how Spencer voices? Yeah, not really.
And the correct answer
I
is...
hear him
Yeah.
behind the
Who got
filter.
it?
I guess I just don't think about it. Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't think about it that much. He did a great job.
Yeah, really.
Mega Knights,
Some of the reads on, especially the final round, are pretty great. So.
conifer trees.
Welcome to the killing floor.
Countdown to goodness. That's a way to
We're
know.
going to play chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a
Boy, you know,
chalice
I don't
to
like your
poison.
chances, Mega Knight. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hope there's a Murder Party sequel, says Zach.
Now
It's
your
definitely something
turn
we think
to
about doing.
play. Pick a chalice
We want to
to
give it a
drink
little
from.
time to rest and people to discover this one first, but
I'm pretty excited to
Will,
show off my
will there
chalice
be a
collection.
Fibbage 4? Not for a while.
probably not for a while.
Yeah, that one's going to have to cool down. So. Plus, Fibbage 3 is gigantic. Like, it's
Hope
big.
it tasted
It has
good.
more questions than
Now
any other
let's
Fibbage
see
game.
what
Yeah.
everyone
And it's got a
drank.
bunch of updates that I think are pretty good.
Oh, too bad.
Sorry, you didn't have much of a chance, Mega Knight. But again, Ghost can still win the game.
Embrace the light, my
Is there a
sweet
game you
dove.
don't think a sequel's worth doing? Yeah, but
Yeah, but we're not going to say. Well, I will say I don't rule anything out at
But
all.
don't
But
worry.
you think
Ghosts
about a game
love
like, say,
trivia party
TKO,
games,
which
so you're still in
I
this.
like.
You haven't lost
yeah, well, I don't know
anything.
what you would do with
I
it.
kinda
Right, that's the
wish
thing.
you
You'd
were a ghost.
you'd want to change something fundamental
Someday.
about it, or because it doesn't have content to refresh.
Yeah, it's all just
So we'd
No,
be
I
more
just-
likely to make a different drawing
Don't
game,
get
which is
too
kind of what
obsessed
Civic
with your
Doodle
numbers, though.
is
It's
in a
mostly
way.
about the
That's
killing.
true. I didn't think about
All of us
TK.
pay
I would never
attention to
touch
the audience
TK.
for a moment.
It's done.
They get
Yeah,
more
I mean,
Good job, audience. Don't choke.
but you know,
Um,
if we come up with an amazing idea for it,
Totally, yeah. But right now, I mean, it
Let's
looks
try
great.
this again.
Yeah.
Not that I would know, LOL, but
if we somehow came up with a
eagle?
way
What's an eagle?
to do TKO with less setup time, which I don't know how you would do it,
Yeah.
I would be interested in doing that.
Yeah.
Because that's the only downside
That- yeah, you're right.
of TKO that's big. Having a large fibbage with all the questions, it's something we could do. People tend to want new stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
I
once
get
you
the
see
value
it,
of
it's kind
playing-
of burned a little bit.
Yeah.
This one.
I get the value of having them all in one. It's, how many questions? I don't know. There's more than 1,000 for sure.
Yeah.
I have a surprise for you.
Because they're easier to write. Like, I think I wrote that one. It's just like, I don't know.
Welcome back to the killing
I'm just
floor.
literally skimming
Please take
stuff
off
off
your
top
shoes.
of my memory. Like,
Yeah. And,
Like,
It's
I
time
think
to
I could
flex your
easily
creative
write 20,
muscles.
30
I've gotta use this
quality
drawing
questions in
technology
a
for
day.
some of the other
So.
games,
and this
right?
game, you guys, you were a little more okay with just
The
doing
girl
straight
with the
trivia
pearl
questions because
earring.
the wrapper is selling a lot of what's fun about it,
Roll
right?
a
I mean, I think
Exactly.
I know you guys went back and put in more jokes
Percent when
later,
you're
but
finished.
Yeah, I think early on we probably wrote more jokey type setups, but then after a while we just needed just more straight trivia
Right.
content. But there are some that relates to him being a serial killer.
like the question itself is straight, but the context in which he asks it is the funny thing.
Yeah.
Which I think works, but
I think I asked one about Stockholm syndrome in there that's set up in a way. There's
right.
all sorts of stuff or just about like his rusty hooks, like things like that. so.
Right. And that's a penis joke, right?
It is.
Okay. Me, all rusty hooks.
Which is 300 part. Albatross is it albatross or double
Now
eagle?
everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most.
These are all
Is
okay.
that Condor is 3?
Pick the
Condor?
drawing
I didn't know
makes
that.
you Kind of
I
hangry.
can't remember. I never shot it in the fire. So. Yeah, bogey's 1 over, double bogey's 2 over. Yeah, I think it's double eagle.
We'll probably play Espionage live after this if we have time before 5 o'clock or
Yeah.
before it's in whatever 30 minutes from now is in your time.
The votes are in.
Yes, I'm the neighbor in this game. If everybody dies, you'll hear the neighbor
I
ending,
actually
and I
really
do play
enjoyed
that
what you
character.
made,
It's very
but
fun to do.
Rules are rules.
You've ever played espionage with more than 5 on it? It's a lot of fun.
Condor.
I love watching the
I
like
think I'm going to
streamers who
bury
have
that
like
terrible
1,000
drawing with
people in the
you.
audience.
Oh,
playing
that's so fun.
espionage, Yeah.
That's like where the game really shines.
Yeah.
And that's part of what
Here's where
Espionage Live, I
everybody's
think,
at right now.
is trying to take advantage of.
Yeah.
A lot of ties here. We're all, 3 of us are doing pretty well.
Let's try another one.
You do the neighbor? I definitely want to see that, YouTube.
Pluto
bye,
may no
Charlie.
longer
Hope
be
to see
a
you next
planet,
week.
But in Roman mythology, he's the god of
Whoa.
Pluto. I am going to get this one wrong.
Feel better, Charlie.
Yeah, I feel better. I had the flu last week and felt, or was it the week before? No, last week, I think.
Make
Felt
it
terrible.
about yourself.
Yeah, it's mostly about me and my needs. You know, I want to show that I'm relatable. I get sick too, just like a normal person.
Yeah.
this.
He wasn't here, so we didn't see it. Probably still an alien.
Yeah, it's true. I get sick in very
Let's
weird
go
ways.
someplace fun.
Elbows were leaking fluids.
Yeah,
Let's see who's
Pluto
a
equals
wordsmith.
Hades.
Use letters to spell the longest word you can
Okay.
before time runs out. I especially love adverbs, but that's just me. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. Word time, go! The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done.
I'm not entirely sure this is a word. I'm just going to take the
Oh,
risk.
there's a big one in there.
Yeah?
I'll wait until we'll type it in. Leverage? I thought I
let's
saw
see
leverage.
Oh,
Yeah.
leverage. I should have thought of that.
Oh, revered. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mail it.
Ooh. I'm glad it counted slivered.
This was inevitable.
I wasn't sure if that was a verb. Sorry, Andre.
Too bad. How did
If
we
you think
design
I'm
that special font?
outrageous,
I'm
you
not
should
sure.
check out this Deadpool character.
sure one of the artists
The
was
things that come
killing it,
out of
yeah.
I
his
think we
mouth,
have the ability
he
to
is
make
not your
picture-based
typical
fonts like that for
superhero.
these kind of cases.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. Well, I think Dave Innes would know.
All right, next question.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I might have seen that,
And
UC, because you
now
drew him as
for
the ant.
worst
That's right.
Pain of all, obscure baseball facts.
Oh, this is the worst pain of all.
Which of these
Yeah.
teams was the original Murderer's Row?
Again, this is something off the top of my head.
Oh, my God.
And see, it's about murdering. I think that's where this came from. I was just trying to think of murder words and stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, aren't you clever?
I am. I really am. I get up in the morning, I look in the mirror and be like, you are clever, Warren.
You and a good-looking guy.
It's like, that's just a wall.
Who said?
My mirror.
On which you've drawn a very, like, nice picture of yourself. Hey, I got it.
I have a
Captain
surprise
America
for
makes a
you.
reference to them.
When?
And which Avengers was it? It's like, we're not exactly the 27 Yankees, but
You know you love
I
it.
see, I
It's
see.
math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out.
or is that maybe in
All
Civil
the
War?
other players will be
I remember
playing
that
along
line.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And if any of them do better than
I think
you,
it is in,
it'll be
um,
bad.
The earlier one. I don't know.
I did write
Time
that
to get
style,
your
yeah.
math on.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Remember to show your work. I don't know what that means, but it's fun to say.
Got frozen.
Make the most of your limited math time.
Oh, everlasting was in the word? Oh, 11. Nice.
Oh, boy.
I hope you always
You
have
did
somebody
really
else
well, though.
calculating the tips at
Uh-oh.
restaurants. They ganged up and killed you.
Yeah.
You probably thought they liked you, but then they straight up killed you. That's gotta mess with your mind.
It pays no matter. Still just a fun game.
Yeah.
Just holds up so well.
Here's another one. If you're a 13-year-old boy, you damn well better get this right.
Okay, listening.
What turns a large portion of humanity into hideous flesh-eating zombies in the video game The Last of Us?
Dude, these are good fake answers.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like this is a Spencer question.
Spencer has been playing The Last of Us, so that would make sense.
Okay.
Who picked this?
But oh.
Whoa! I ate
go
it all the
someplace
potato
far.
chips.
Todd says this game causes a lot of yelling in the office when we play. I'm hungry.
Glad.
Oh, look! There's a pile of money on the floor. And it's organized just how I want it. Take
Guys,
as much
I'm gonna
money
say it
as you
again.
want,
It's very
but take the
simple.
most money or the
Nobody
least
take the money.
Yeah.
And you'll
All
be
three of you just don't
sorry.
take the money, and you will get out of this just fine.
You can see this has
Grabby.
destroyed some of your sanity.
Yeah, I know. I don't doubt it. It is Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yep. I like when the drag theme pops up from time to time. Yeah.
Me too.
Oh yeah, Last of Us
How
is Naughty
much
Dog.
did
I forgot
everybody
about that.
take?
Oh, it's a different money game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's the
most
don't take the
greedy
most
and
or least. Yep.
greedy must be punished.
Well,
Greed
Sailor
is
Moon had
good,
a good guess
except
then.
for right now.
But
The background breathing is creepy. I don't usually play this game with headphones on, and I'm really getting a lot of it.
I should probably be sprinkling in more clues about my true identity. I keep forgetting to do that.
Oh, I'm winning.
All right, here's one.
a
My
big
name
surprise.
is not Brad.
The pause sold that one.
How about this? Anything less than 100 is a travesty, but what percent did Garfield the movie get on Rotten
What a
Tomatoes?
dumb question.
Uh,
Damn it, Vanessa. Trash talking me. I love the way this one loses energy towards the end.
yeah.
Like it's.
Who said this one?
Oh,
Yay. Oh, wait. I got it wrong. I thought I got it right.
I want to show you something.
No, 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 no.
No, this wasn't me. I'm pretty sure. If I did, I totally forgot that. So.
Okay,
Raise
Shaggy.
up your spinning arm. It's loser wheel
Aw,
time.
I don't have a chance.
No.
Come on. All the cool kids love spinning wheels. Spin, spin, spin.
Come on, come on, come on, come on,
Oh, come on.
You get to live? I didn't see that one
come on.
coming.
Woo!
Had you seen the loser wheel before Trivia Murder Party? Do you know where it comes from?
Facebook Jack, right?
Yep, yep.
I remember that vaguely from
Yeah.
Facebook Jack. Yeah, yeah,
Such a funny idea.
yeah. It's a good idea.
All right, next question.
Everyone's saying
Where do
rigged.
red blood cells come from?
This is.
Now, I'm not entirely sure I know this.
Who picked this?
I was gonna say that. I was so gonna say that.
Let's play a game.
All right. We're the only two alive.
Let's play the finger cutting
Oh,
game.
okay.
I hope you're not fond of snapping. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Super simple.
Kind of a low stakes one for
Ah!
Yeah.
this late
Aim
in the
for
game.
the tendon.
I always cut off the fourth one. I just
Yeah,
It
I think
seems to
that's
be-
usually the best way to go.
Yeah.
Dude. No, I'm kidding. I don't eat them. I know where they've been. Is this a weird time to mention
my
I'm
lead.
allergic to wool? Well, it's true.
you know who came up
I
with the
just wanted
finger
to get
cutting
that
game?
out there.
I have no idea. It's got to be an
And I feel
Arnie or a
braver for
Mark.
telling
Yeah.
you.
Oh no.
We've been having problems with this PC.
Yeah.
Next question. Let's get deep. What is the meaning of life?
Oh crap! I wrote this and I forgot.
You dummy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the one I can't answer. Well, let's see.
Who picked this one?
Nope.
Oh, Quaker Oats. I didn't know that.
I thought it was gonna
Let's play a game.
go. What the heck is
Okay.
this question? So that's one thing I always like about this too, is when people get upset. It's like, well, you are being
Look at all
tortured.
that cash.
Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of
It's like Warren
that's why we
Buffett's
can
sock
answer
drawer up
some
in here.
or put some
Here's how
stupid
this is
questions.
going to
in
work.
there,
If no one takes the money, no one dies.
All right, Sailor
But
Moon.
if you do take the money,
Neither of
I'll
us are
kill
going to take the
everyone
money.
who Didn't. There's one
I don't
catch.
think I've ever had like
Nobody
if
wants
you
that.
all take the money, then you all die.
Nobody
But hey,
take
don't
it.
worry.
Do
Just
nothing.
talk it out with your friends and trust them. I'm sure it'll all work out.
Bullshit. He's gonna screw you over, Sailor Moon.
I don't want to die this late in the game.
The consequences.
Yeah, well.
Told you.
Everyone's a loser in this game of chicken.
What was I going to do? Not take the money?
Yeah.
Oh. We both died.
uh,
I think one of us is going to get brought back to life, right?
yeah, it'll be
we
Sailor
got all
Moon.
this way just for everybody to die at once?
It's like
Oh,
who died
hell
in Steel
no.
Magnolias.
We're
Yeah,
doing the
that's
final round.
if there's Steel Magnolias again. That's
I brought
that's
you
a
back to
reference
life
from
because
these.
you're more or less
Right.
doing the best. Okay, let's go.
All right, final round. I think
Congrats
I
on
can
making it through
still
alive.
pull this out.
Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Legumes. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Oh, this is tense. Oh God, I'm so scared.
You're doing your dainty dong voice.
Oh no, dainty dong.
Anytime today, kid. Let's see the right
Dainty dong.
You move forward one space for every correct answer.
Yeah, audience, we got this. We got this.
Yeah.
You're getting real close to
I think the only way
exit.
to really feel like we won is
Did
if I win.
mention that all the other ghosts get to
Wait,
play
what?
too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape
Oh
and win
God.
the game.
She's like, Warren, go listen to the 10-minute version. It's
Here's
like,
everyone's
No, no.
next question.
I think I probably have.
If
That's the
ghosts
bad
get
thing.
a third choice, then they'll catch up to you.
I don't want these for sure.
One on yours?
Yep.
I don't know my birthstone.
It's great. We played this at TwitchCon a couple years ago, and we were cranking the sound. I think we got in trouble for being too loud, but like this
Mhm.
was like amazing. Yeah.
This is always so fun at TwitchCon and live events because it's like people go nuts.
Yeah.
Because the last round of this is always so thrilling, which is like so great.
Here's another one. Sriracha ingredients.
I made the mistake with sriracha when I first tried it of putting it on some gross eggs. And I was like, sriracha will make these eggs better. And it did, but it also made me forever associate sriracha with these gross eggs. And I
Yeah.
don't love sriracha now.
I hate when stuff like that happens. Yeah.
I've never seen Sailor Moon with that.
No, me neither.
I hear it's good.
Sailor Moon's got a nice lead.
Can you stay out of the shadows? U.S. Vice Presidents.
I think I got these.
Zach, are you laughing at the one choice in this question, the Mark Gene?
I have to write some harder questions. Here comes the next question. Sausages.
Oh, I fucked up. I think we'll have time for espionage.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Vanessa, if you're from Wisconsin, you better know.
Sailor Moon fucked up too, though, at least.
Here's another one. Instagram filters.
Look, let's not forget the Sailor Moon died too, and was just brought back from the game by pity, so it's not a real win. Yuxi, let's look at the art after this, actually, and then we'll play espionage. Is that cool?
Yeah.
That way we can just close out playing as much as we want.
Uh-oh, Sailor Moon.
Oh, it's close.
This is so exciting! Laxative grabs.
Monstrolax. That's just not it.
Actually, I don't know. Because when I was looking these up, like, there were some really dumb laxative names.
I mean, I kind of want it to be right. Last time I played this round, all of them were wrong. I don't know what to believe. Purge is real.
Yeah.
Oh!
So close.
The shadows are coming. Call of Duty titles.
So we're going to look at some art here in a minute, Arctic, and then we're going to play Espionage live.
I fell for the Battlegrounds one. I wasn't thinking. Yeah!
Boom.
Now escape before the others catch you.
I mean, I'm still not going to win, but it was exciting.
Here comes the next question.
Nobody killed by the darkness yet.
European capitals.
No, Battlegrounds is something else.
Yeah. It's you know, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
super
Yeah,
popular.
Battlegrounds is something.
Yeah.
Nicely
Yeah.
done. Nicely done.
Good job, Hado Heart. As long as it's not Ryan. For some reason, I got invested in it just not being Sailor Moon, even though it still wasn't me. All right, the audience die or win?
Gonna live?
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, did pretty well.
I started to say we were killing it early, so yeah.
Words Bud 2 delayed. Feel free to tweet out your scores here, too, at the end. Well done, everybody.
Nice, pretty nice. All right, let's take a look at some art.
Yeah, let's bring
shall
up some fan art. Remember, if you do fan art of any of the Jackbox games and you put it on Twitter, tag it with hashtag Jackbox stream, right? Is that what we use?
Yeah.
And then every week we tend to look at that tag and see what's been added. If Yuxi remembers to bug us to do it, that is. After this, we'll play some Espionage live. At least a little bit of it. We're going to close out at 5 here, so we have about 20 minutes before we head out. Nice.
All right, here we go.
Let's just make this full screen here, huh? Beautiful. I like that sweater, the
Scarf.
Scarf. Thank
Yeah.
you. Completely forgot the word scarf.
Well, it is winter, so.
It is. Beautiful.
Dice and slice.
Good night, William Allison. Take care.
It's all in that. Oh, we saw this last week.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, nicely done, Yuxi.
Well done, Yuxi.
Yeah, if anybody ever wants to do any fan art, put them up under hashtag JackboxStream. We'll take a look.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So I think you need to go to Boop there. And it may still be. Is it? Yeah. Is it in there?
Oh.
Yeah. I can do it, or you can do it. Espionage doesn't need a code. So Espionage Live is meant for event spaces, and so to make it easier, you just need to go to jackbox.live, and you're just in the game. That presents its own challenges, but for now, that's how it works.
Why is that
So this is not going to be Jackbox.tv. It's going to be just Jackbox.live to play the game.
do you want us to
you were
try?
fired earlier.
Oh no.
I don't think you put in your
Full thing?
you don't put in your email address. I think you put in like your name instead. Try your name without a space. This was just standard.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, I took it out of there. See, is there a? May I?
Yeah. This is what everyone tunes in for.
It's true. Well, I didn't expect to play it today. Oh, here we go.
It's just looking around in files.
It's Dr. File Looker.
No, they're joking. They can't fire me. I came with the building.
That's true. I never understood that part of it.
Well, I'm a ghost.
Okay.
I died here.
I'm sorry. I never wanted to understand it,
Oh,
so you don't have to worry about explaining.
a lot of people tell me that.
Yeah.
George Washington was here. He said, "I don't care what your story is." He's like, "Fair enough."
Who live, who'll die, who'll tell my story?
Probably Thomas Jefferson. That guy.
Some idiot.
Not shut
I know.
up. Hexingale, you're back. I got fired. That's what's going on.
So we're excited to announce that there's another writer position open. So again, if anybody wants to do some contract writing for Jackbox, you should apply. Go to our website and hit the jobs tab.
Yep.
We are hiring contract writers for this year's games. Contract position going through now through August with the possibility of an extension. Let's see if this launches. There's no telling if this is the right build. Little trivia, this EXE is called Pole Position because that was the original name of the game.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
So yeah, go to jackbox.live. Yeah, to be a writer, we need you local. We want you in the office as much as possible. So
Yeah, we do use contractors who aren't in the office sometimes, but this specific position is for an in-office writer. I'm actually just going to watch. There's no room code. Just go to jackbox.live. Oh, it keeps saying a valid room code?
yeah, it's weird.
Huh. Are you at jackbox.tv now? Or
Yeah, no,
it
it
does the
keeps
read.
saying-
It says
yeah.
it's doing a redirect. I see.
Okay.
Well,
maybe they have it down right now.
They might be, it might be down, or they might be playing it somewhere else.
Oh, gotcha.
Because right now this is a single instance experience. Try
Okay.
relaunching it though, just to see.
Where were you?
It's, yeah. Does that help at all?
Refresh. Nope. Anybody get in?
Okay. Sorry guys. This
Okay.
was sort of a last minute idea.
Well, since we're here, we got 15 minutes, and I can be a little flexible here.
Okay.
Didn't look like traffic was bad. Let's do something short. Let's actually what's something that's quick? I would say probably something from 3. Maybe espionage. Or let's go to 3 real quick and see what we have. You want to do? Let's just do espionage, huh?
Okay.
We
Let's play
talked about-
espionage.
Yeah. I feel like we have a good audience today too. So
Yeah, I'm not sure what the situation is. It's also in flux. Although that build was specifically our stream build, I think. So, but anyway, it's
audience on.
a influx thing. So sorry about that. We can play regular espionage.
Good read.
I'm just gonna get in the audience, I think.
Hey, Warren, can you do me a huge favor?
Oh,
I'm not calling the State Department for you.
Come on. I don't have an ex-girlfriend who works there.
Come on.
Why?
I need an autographed headshot of Colin Powell circa 2002. It's for my niece.
I already got her a Madeleine Albright. What is she, a collector?
She's 15.
I hear you.
It's a phase. It's her birthday.
Okay.
Fine, but you owe me 3 Pentagon favors.
All right, I'm
understood?
just putting it up.
I don't know
Here we go.
anyone at the Pentagon.
Make it
Get in.
happen.
Interesting.
Ooh, hi,
Breathe
Dad.
it in.
Believe it. To all agents,
I
the
want
break
you to
room
pick your
refrigerator will be
icons.
cleaned out on Friday. Please remove all personal items. This includes condiments, lunch containers, and the frozen Hitler brain. Thank you.
3,
High five.
2, 1.
Remember to jump in that audience. You can skew the result.
I'm going to do that myself.
You know, most guidance counselors don't tell you how exciting being in a government agency that spies on people can be. So we decided to make a game to show you how much fun we have watching
It's random
your
shots of
every move.
Steve-O
We call
throwing
it
the game board around.
Yeah.
espionage.
Pretty great from that first Party Pack show.
Oh, and guess what? We're now collecting live data from the audience. We'll be asking questions
Yeah, there's a
specifically
frozen
about them
Hitler
if we
brain
collect
in the-
enough data.
the fridge.
Otherwise, we'll use what we already have.
One of our silly
Off we
bits.
go. Who's up first?
I hear you.
All right, Warren.
Typey.
Yeah, so the audience will be taking your answers.
What
so-
percentage of people have gone on juice cleanses?
Oh.
Yeah,
Make it
so
Say
a guess.
hello.
You'll get
you're
more
going to
points the
answer
closer your
based
guess
on
is
this
to the
audience,
actual
which I
percentage.
would say I
And
agree
if
with you.
you're
It's
in
going
the
to be low.
audience, Don't forget to answer the question.
Well, I want to be like, yeah, I'm not going to.
You see, that's
Have
right.
an
That is the
answer,
table flipping from the first pack
10%.
commercial.
Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
Believe it.
Much lower. You shouldn't go much lower.
People are saying higher. How did the audience answer?
Oh, I was going to go with like 8%.
Yeah.
I've
You
got
pretty much
big
got it in
points
the
for
sweet
that
spot, though.
guess.
Boom.
All right, who said lower? Nice job. I've got some points for you. And what have we here? Ah, that's too bad. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or
Yeah, I
more.
should have gone lower.
Yeah, can't be much lower because it's not much.
Okay, who's up
Yeah.
next?
15%. All right, BBG, make your money back.
I don't know. How about... What percentage of people have dressed dogs in
Oh, God.
costumes?
I wonder how many dog owners. Real quick, do you own a dog in the chat?
Don't help him.
No, tell me how many people are you own dogs and how many you trust?
And also, what's the answer to this
Okay,
question?
Higher or lower?
I hear you. Believe it.
Most of you are saying higher. And what did the audience say? 33%.
Boom.
That's what we
I
call
thought about
in the
going much
ballpark.
higher, but I didn't have the stones to do it. So
I've always said that about you.
Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. And what have we here? Good job. Double points for
Nicely
guessing
done.
much higher.
Andy's got the dog logo.
Oh, yeah, it all worked out.
Next.
And he's a dog that's dressed up in
All
like
right,
a little
I have
collar.
one.
Wait, that doesn't count.
What percentage of people deal with bugs in their homes by taking them outside rather than leaving them alone or killing them? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
I hear you. Believe it.
I do a lot of different things. I guess I'm going to pick the one I do more recently.
No. I try to take them outside, but yeah.
Most of you are saying higher.
I've never had this
Let's
experience
see
before, but the
audience
last
answer.
bug I saw was
20%.
a cockroach on my air
Excellent answer.
conditioner,
Points for you.
Oh.
and it was so big that I had a visceral reaction. Like
right.
I was actually scared of it.
Points for you.
Like not that I thought it would hurt me, but that like
Well, yeah.
if it
but-
runs away and I can't find it,
yeah.
that's
Next
terrifying.
Okay, computer. What do you have for this one?
How many people have gained superpowers from a nuclear explosion?
What percentage of people believe they can accurately explain what an atom is?
That's a fun question.
The thing is, though, how many people
22%.
believe
What do y'all think?
they can do it?
Higher
Not
or
how
How
many
many
people can
can?
actually do it.
Believe it. I hear you.
Everyone says higher except for one of you. And what does your audience think?
Yeah.
51%.
They're a bunch of know-it-alls.
Mediocre. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points.
Dad Pro Guy studied physics for 4 years, so I mean, I believe he'll be able to do it.
Who's next?
That's just one guy.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people try to get ketchup out of glass bottles using the vigorous shaking method instead of rolling the bottle or tapping it?
It's gotta be high, right?
I mean, that's the traditional way to do it, right?
Yeah, I think it's. Although I guess I'd probably.
Okay.
Hit it.
Higher or lower?
Yeah.
Believe it.
Here's the thing, and it's not listed as an option here. My go-to, if I'm not going to just shake it, I'll take a knife and just get some out, you know?
Sure. I think I usually
What do you think?
try to suck it out,
People are
and
saying
spit it on
higher.
my hot dogs.
And what did the audience say?
It's just smart.
It wasn't gross until you said spit it on a
48%.
hot dog, I don't think.
That was a respectable guess.
No! You got so close to it.
Got it right.
And you just lovingly lick it onto the hot dog. Ah!
You gotta do the like.
You don't have to do that! Oh, God.
Okay, who's up next?
Human squeeze bottle, Warren Arnold.
Ooh, the president asked us to
You
look
should
this up
see me
yesterday.
make little flowers on a cake.
I don't know that I should. Just like you just squeeze an entire thing of frosting into your mouth, and then you.
Percentage of people prefer to experience
Why do you
karaoke
do
merely
that?
as audience members rather than as singers.
That's me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll sing once in a while, but like I can only sing like 4 songs and actually pull it off.
I'm kind of scared of karaoke, but
For the most part, when the people I go with are like, whatever. We don't
Alright.
care
yeah.
if they sing that.
I
They're
would
like,
do it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No.
I would do it more likely now, but the time in my life when I was more offered to do it, I was more nervous about how people
yeah,
saw
yeah.
me.
I get you.
Most
Yeah.
people said
Well, my friends are like
The
musical
audience
theater
answered.
people too, so it's like they
Yeah. So
all
right.
sing really well.
67%.
Oh, I didn't know they could do that.
Not terrible.
Yeah, I
A
get
few
you, like-
points at least.
I probably wouldn't have gone like 15 years ago, but
Yes.
like now
Let's
it's
see
like
who got it right. Well
My
done.
first year at
You get
Jellyvision,
points.
and a lot of people, like Arnie was there, like people that are here were there.
Who's next?
We did karaoke as part of the holiday party,
Oh, okay.
and everybody kept trying to get me to
going to
do it.
search
It's my first year of this, so I was like, I don't know any of you guys.
Yeah.
And finally, at the very end of the night, I did it just to say that I did it, but there was only
What
4
percentage
people
of
left
people
there,
have
and they were
been
all
to
too
new
drunk to remember
beaches?
that I did it, so I didn't really get credit for it.
Yeah.
So,
One of the first ones I went to was in St. Louis, and it was like they called it Loop Idol because it was in the
9%.
part of town
Oh,
called
Loop.
Loop.
Everyone pick
And
higher or lower.
it was weekly. Oh, this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would say it might even be lower, but that's probably a good guess.
I'm gonna go higher.
I mean, there are parts of our audience that are in parts of Europe where that's
True.
more common,
Most
but
of you are saying higher. Let's see the audience answer.
So, yeah,
14%.
really good singers were
Ooh,
coming,
just a
and
few
so they had like an
percentage
open
points. Well done.
karaoke section, but then you had to sign up for this contest,
got it
and so
right.
like interspersed
Well
with
done.
just people doing
You get
karaoke.
points.
Like, okay, well here's our next contestant, and then at the end of the night, people voted on like who they wanted to come back
Next
next week.
up.
It was narrowing down the tournament.
Oh.
And the people they had doing this were just amazing.
Ooh, this is
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Yeah, so it was like a lot of fun.
it's fun to watch, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it pulled you back every week too, because like the first time I went, it was my friends wanted to go.
What
It was in a
percentage of
cool
people
bar, but I
stay
was
up
like, yeah, that's
until
fine.
4 a.m.
But then
at
once you
least
like
once
saw
a
them,
month
you're like,
on
oh,
average?
who wins this? Like, yeah.
I could see getting into that in a way that I never got into like American Idol, where it's like, oh, these people are actually local,
yeah,
and the
yeah.
stakes are low enough that it's not obnoxious.
Exactly, yeah.
18%.
Well, and people do stuff
Everyone
like
else, higher or lower?
they would sing really goofy songs, although they would do it really well.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Just one person says
But they
lower.
might sing like
And what
something
does
from
your
Aladdin
audience
or
think?
something like that. You know? Oh, geez.
Oh, that's fun. If it's Disney stuff, that's
Yeah,
fun.
because I can pick
Gotta be
anything.
within
And so, like,
30%
some
of the
people
right answer
act
to
it
get
out
points.
and stuff.
Sure.
and
Sorry,
have,
not
like, all this
sorry.
choreography and stuff. It's pretty
Let's
fun.
see who got it
That
right.
is fun.
Here's some points.
I just remember, like, the two people who were the finalists did Paradise by the Dashboard Light together. It's like their final
It's
duet.
time
and, like,
for
it's
the
so,
final
so
round.
good.
That's pretty good.
We have been watching everyone in the audience to determine how they would answer this question.
That was a good choice.
What
That's
TV
definitely one
show
that's
is
good
the
to save for the
funniest ever?
finale.
Yeah.
The data's in.
Funniest
Oh.
ever. Why is who's? I mean, Whose Line's
You'll
an
need to
okay
pick
show,
the
but
most
I
popular
don't
answers
know if
to
I'd
get
put it on this
points.
list.
Ready, go. If you're in the audience, how you answer the question will affect.
I
who
wonder
gets
what
points.
Warren's gonna pick as number one. I Love Lucy is a weird choice too. I mean, I know it was very popular, but I don't even, you know. Is I Love Lucy that good of a show? I never thought so.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those shows where,
Remember, you can
without
pick
it,
3 answers,
obviously,
not just one.
other shows never would have
I,
happened.
right,
yeah.
I respect it
But
for
then when
its
you look back,
place in
it's
history.
yeah, yeah.
And those were funny. She's
All
funny.
right,
Like
let's see
those are
what
funny
everyone
actors.
It's just that's the difference between television now and
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers.
What? Oh,
That
you
seems like
jerks.
just to spite me.
You jerks.
Now let's see those final scores.
Hey, Tom.
Oh, I got 30. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Well done, Larmans.
Hey, we're right on time, too.
Congratulations.
4:59.
You seem to know
Good job,
everyone's
everyone.
secrets. Remind me never to cross you.
Yeah, we nailed it. Well,
great job.
Next time, maybe we'll actually prepare people that we're doing this, and they'll tell us how to fix Espionage Live, so we can play it with everybody. But we got a lot of fun stuff done here.
That's a good stream.
Yeah.
Good stream.
So if you haven't been here before, if you're new to the stream, we do it every Thursday, roughly around 3:30 Central Time. We start and go to 5. Play the Jackbox Party Pack 4. Play all the Jackbox Party Packs. What else do we want to say? We'll be back next week.
Yeah, I got one parting gift for everyone.
Oh.
I left it over there.
Is he gonna moon everybody? Because this is gonna just okay. Now this okay. All right. Okay. Bye everybody. Bye.